see that the price of the tickets, which goes, you can't see it, but it's from $47 to $334 based on that color chart on the left. It doesn't necessarily correspond with where people sat. They're using dynamic pricing. What is it? It's basically algorithm-driven and machine learning, and it's all there to boost yield. Another way of looking at it is also personalized pricing, because it's targeted your behavior and trying to get the most money out of you versus treating everybody equally. So the concept is basically, it's a willingness to pay versus a willingness to sell. If I had to make an analogy for our industry, your willingness to sell is your list ticket price. The willingness to pay is what the customer is going to pay for Star Wars at 7 p.m. on Saturday night. And that's the value for our industry potentially. So we all know travel aggregators have been using these forever, okay? And they're really getting sophisticated. And the fallacy of this business is it's there to create pricing transparency and provide value for the consumer. The truth is they're there to get every dollar they can out of you. And that's why when you step away from your computer to check with your wife on a great hotel deal, by the time you refresh the page, it's gone up another 30 or 40 bucks. They are following your behavior. They know when you capitulate. They track your IP or they track your member number. And it's a bit scary, so let's not be naive. And always use, a different IP every time you log in. Otherwise, they're going to know who you are. So, real quick, I want to talk about trademarking. Really improving throughout the region, and that's because you exhibitors are really making investment. Here are some great examples of video walls. Here are special builds, and this is when we as distributors work directly with you, and you provide us these excellent spaces for us to do stuff that really stands out and creates a selfie opportunity, especially with something like Caesar's head from Planet of the Apes. Printed materials. Less popular than it used to be, but still viable in North Asia, especially for the older demographic. Now, this is something distributors are doing, but they're taking that concept of special build and moving it into the plaza or into the mall outside the cinema boundary. But it's the same concept. Within earshot of a cinema, we're trying to create these great experiences to pull people back in. So I want to give you a little bit of eye candy of where we are with luxury cinema. More restrooms for you. The center one is actually from Yongsan in Seoul, and that's what the ladies' room looks like. So it's pretty plush. I won't tell you how I got in there. So affordable luxury, it's really only happening in India, but the concept is try to make